Hello everyone, this video will talk about 3 types of raku. The first type is the horsehair raku. You have the option to apply terra sigillata to your leather hard pot. Whether you apply or not, you still need to banish the pot until it is smooth. After that, you need to bisque fire the pot to Kong O10 and then bring it to the raku day. On the day of the raku, you need to pick out your feathers and horsehair before the pot comes out. When the pot comes out from the kiln, you need to apply your feather and horsehair as quickly as possible before it cools down. You can apply the horsehair and feather with a tweezer because the pot is very hot. The color of the pot depends on whether you have applied terra sigillata and your clay body. Here's the final result of the horsehair raku. The next type is glazed raku. You would bisque fire your pot regularly and then apply special raku glaze before the raku day. Here are all the bisque pot with the raku glazes on. We need to load the pieces into the raku kiln and it only takes about 8 pieces. It is best to have the pieces taller rather than wider so we can fit in more pieces. The first load usually requires more time because the kiln needs to heat up. While we wait for the pieces to heat up, we need to set up the nest. The nest consists of newspaper rings, sawdust, and shredded paper. Each metal can will also have strips of newspaper. We have also placed the second batch on top of the kiln to preheat. When it is ready to unload, you need to use your tongue to move your pieces from the kiln to the nest. When it is on the nest, you put the bucket on top of the piece and surround it with the dust. The technician will also increase the temperature by providing more heat inside the bucket. Now we need to wait 10 minutes before we open up the bucket. After 10 minutes, the tonger will tong out the pieces onto the wooden pallet so that the sprayer can spray water to cool down the pieces. When all the pieces are gone, it's time to remove the old nest and set up the new nest. After spraying it down, the pieces should stop steaming, and then it's time to scrub the pieces and clean it off. Here's the final result of the glazed raku. The last part is naked raku with drop-off slip. There is a slip with grout and then a thinner slip with no grout. After bisque firing to Kong O10, you bring your pot to the raku day and then apply your slip on the same day. The pieces that do not have slip on will fire black. After firing in the kiln for a short time, you need to tong out the pieces onto the nest. Then you need to put the bucket on and wait 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you need to tongue out your pieces onto the wooden palette for it to be sprayed down. After scraping, the slip is supposed to drop down and reveal a white texture. Here's the final result. Thank you everyone for watching the video.